Hello, this is Jolly Gaming Panda, and today I will be playing Cottonville. This is an indie game on the Nintendo Switch. I am currently gonna be trying this out. I've already played a bit of it, so I'm gonna be talking about Cottonville and my thoughts in the video. So starting off, of course, we're gonna do new game. This is basically a cozy game. You could go farming and also set up a fashion shop selling outfits for your customers to try on. One day you receive a phone call from a friend you haven't spoken to in years. Aw, cute little cat. So this is Cotton Atelier. A week later you hold in your hand the key to a fashion farm that no one else wanted to take care of. And just like that, you have found your place in the world. So, in the game, we run a fashion farm. Cottonville. The game where you get to farm and run a fashion shop at the same time. So I'm going to be covering a lot of things with this. So this is the character creation, one of my most favorite, features in video games. I just really love character creation, and you could do that with this game. And there's tons of hairstyles. I will have to say this game isn't very friendly if you want your character to have more boyish hairstyles. There's hardly many boyish hairstyles in this game. Probably because this game, is geared towards ladies, and I don't know, there's just not very many boy hairstyles, not very many short haired. I would love it if there was more guy hairstyles, because what if a dude wants to play a farming game? What if a guy wants to, I don't know, play this farming fashion game, I wish there was more options for that reason, but there's not very many. So you might have to get creative. And once you create your character, there are a few things that you cannot change. You cannot change the eye type and the eye color. I'm guessing you can't, there's a lot of things you can't change. That being said, you could change your hair along with hair color, but there's some stuff that's very limited. Okay, let's see. There's so many hair colors. There's this teal blue, then there's pink, orange, blonde, white, black, purple, blue, green, light brown, dark brown with a little bit of light brown at the tips, which is very pretty, yellow, black and purple, a maroon color, green, red and yellow, and pink. There's so many hair colors. What do I pick? I don't even know what pick. It's so many options, And you could pick your eyelashes too. Alright, and you could change the color of your eyes on this setting. All kinds of colors to pick out. And you can only pick your eye color once. You will not be able to change it unless you select New Game, so be mindful. Wonder what eye color do I want to do? Do I want to do that? Or do I want to do this? Well, this eye color is pretty good. I guess I could go with that. Now there's even more eyelash than I realize. There we go. So you could really have fun with this game. Wonder, am I happy with how the hair is? Not quite sure, it's just there's so many options. Oh, that's kind of pretty. Thankfully, you could change the hair type and the hair color later on, so if it's something you don't like, you could totally change that up. I think this should be good. Let's go with this. Hold down on A, and here we go. Cottonville is ready for us. Welcome to Cottonville. This charming seaside town is full of people who love both fashion and nature. Will you help them find their dream look? To begin, let's take a look at your screen. On it, you will find some useful information, like the current time and how many coins you have. Here, you can also access achievements, map, and inventory. Don't forget to check the last one. We've left you some gifts. If you feel lost, open the hints book. When you see this icon, press A to interact with the world, explore Cottonville, and learn more. I did not look at this before, so this is the hints book. So, welcome to Cottonville. I'm pretty sure I already read that, but in case if I didn't, this charming seaside town is full of people who love both fashion and nature and can help you make their dreams come true, grow plants, make fabric, sew your own clothes, and style the customers who come into your little atelier. And above all, have fun. So this is what you could do. You could do gardening. On your farm, you will find gardens where you can grow plants needed to make clothes. Buy a seed, dig a bed, and plant it, then get water from the well. Without daily watering, nothing will grow. After a few days, your plant will be ready for harvesting. And making fabrics. You can make white cloth from plants such as flax, cotton, and bamboo using the spinning wheel. And as far as dyeing fabrics, add color to your fabric in the dyeing station. Use colorful flowers from your garden. Sewing clothes. By using the sewing machine, you can make all kinds of cute clothes for your clients. Choose the pattern, color, and amount. Make sure you have enough fabrics for the piece and create a new outfit. You can only sew clothes if you know the patterns for them. To buy more patterns, visit the local seamstress. Running the atelier. When you open your store, you will be visited by customers looking for new clothes. Each of them has a favorite fabric color and style, so keep an eye on their desires. They'll pay you more for your outfits they really like. Other than that, there are no rules. Be as sweet, beautiful, or silly as you want. Shopping. In the town, you'll find a gardener's shop and a seamstress. From them, you could buy seeds, crops, fabrics, and new patterns that you need. The store's offerings change, so don't forget to look into them from time to time. And most importantly, saving the game. Your progress will be saved automatically during this sleep. Don't forget to use your bed. If you stay up too late at night, you will pass out and wake up later in the morning. So this is Cottonville. So I want to mention, this is just a fair warning if you get this game. Just anywhere, whether it's Steam or Nintendo eShop, do not buy the DLC. The DLC isn't much, I think it was 99 cents, but you will not receive the DLC you paid for. I never received my DLC, and a lot of people have this problem with this game. So take my word, don't support the DLC because most of the time you don't get it. And let's see inside. This is the shop. This room is the heart of your home. This is where your style customers and sell them clothes. Use the front of the counter to open your store. Customers will quickly appear. Check their preferences for style, color, and fabric. If you fulfill their wishes, you will get more money. When your store is open, you could check the customer's needs through a notepad. This can come in handy when you are in another room or in the garden. Remember that you can only sell clothes that you have in the inventory. If you run out of them, you have to go back to the room to see new outfits. So you just go up here. If you press the A button with Nintendo Switch controller, it will open the shop and customers will flock in. I don't recommend opening the shop right upon starting the game. I would recommend first starting off with gardening, and I will go over why a little bit later. The staff only is where you make your clothes and fabrics. So in this room, you sew clothes that you can later wear or sell. So in the spinning wheel, you can make base fabrics from crops, cotton, linen, and bamboo. The basic fabrics are always white. To add color to them, you need to use a dyeing station. You can turn fabrics into cute outfits on the sewing machine. Remember, some patterns have different color versions. When you're ready, check out the seamstress store in town to buy new clothes patterns. She is open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Once 6 p.m. hits, everybody basically disappears, like they vanish, poof, right in front of your very eyes. That happens. So that's when it starts to get dark, and there's a lantern that shows up next to your character to light your way. So yes, this is the room where the magic happens. I will show a bit how to make clothes later on, not right away. Now this is your room, right in here. In the bedroom, you could save your game progress and change the appearance of your character. Change your hairstyle in the mirror and wear the lovely clothes you made. Keep in mind that outfits are single use. They will disappear from your inventory once you put it on. Save the game by going to bed. Plants grow only when you sleep. So basically, don't save right away. Only save when you're done with the in-game day, or else it's going to switch to the next day. So this is your dresser where you got clothes. See, as you could change your hair, like I mentioned, and you could still change your hair color. You got a few freebie outfits set up for you. I wish they weren't one-time use. That's kind of mean. Unless you could craft them later on and get multiple, then you don't feel bad about rotating the clothes you wear. But yeah, no DLC outfits in here. I feel kind of scammed. And I think it's just a glitch from what I've read and looked up. So yes, perfect place for saving your game or switching to the next day. Well, it does both actually. Change your clothes here. And if you go this way, This is kind of like a shortcut to your room if you don't want to go through all the other rooms. Okay, so this is gardening. At the well, you can fill your watering can. Remember that without water, your plants will not grow, and you want it to grow. So press X to get into your backpack, and the game started you off with a few seeds for free, which is really nice. I would recommend before selling cloves that you focus on your gardening, because if you press the up arrow key with your left Joy-Con stick, you get rewards for gardening. You will get coins. And as you could see at the corner of the screen, at the right side, you got 0 gold coins starting off. So gardening, I think, is the best way to start off. One of your tasks is to take care of the garden. First, dig up the field, then plant the seed in it. Some plants grow faster than others, but all need water. You can fill a watering can in a nearby well. After a few days, your plant will be ready to harvest. P.S. You can find wild plants outside the farm, but yours will give the best yield. So you just press the A button, and your character will start digging. You want to dig up that soil so you could plant something. And it's nice and slow. This is meant to be a cozy game, so nothing is fast-paced. Even the characters walking takes their time, because this game is meant to be cozy. Now you press A, and you could press L and R to switch between the seeds you want to plant. You put it here. I'm going to go ahead and put seeds in these other spots as well. So you just go ahead and do that. And then you go up to a spot and you press A again to water, except it looks like the game does not start you off with a can full of water. So you gotta go up to the well, just like the game said, and track with it. Press A, and your watering can will get filled up. Then you go up to the plant you wanna water. Make sure it's watered. If it's a dark brown like this, that means you watered it. If it's very light colored, that means it did not get watered. And if you don't water and take care of them, they'll never grow. They also will never grow if you don't visit your bed to save the game and switch to the following day. Still have a few more spots. Now let me show you. You could also plant your plants over here, and there's one more spot that I'm aware of that you could plant, and that is over here right behind your fashion farm building. So these are the 3 spots that I'm aware of that you could plant. But if there's other spots that I'm unaware of, please let me know. Those are the only spots I found. And I explore pretty well in this game, but those are the only spots I've discovered. Okay, I only have 3 more plants. So that's how you take care of your garden. And once you have them planted, you should eventually earn achievements. You press the R button on your right Joy-Con controller and press the envelope and press A to claim. As you could see just from taking care of my plants, that gauge is already going up. And you'll get coins. And what I would recommend starting off, take care of your farm. Get those coins up from just taking care of plants. Buy seeds in town. Keep that for them going, and once you have a good amount of coins, you could actually, I would recommend using it if, perhaps for more seeds or even outfits you could have as samples to create in your spare time. So this is the fabric and clothing pattern store. Every day you will find new materials here, and twice a week the seamstress will change the available clothing design. So open shop. This is the stuff available today. So buying this does not get you the outfit itself, but just, it's basically so you know how to make it. And it's in your catalog of what you could craft, basically. And over here is where you could buy seeds and crops. New crops appear every day, meanwhile, seeds are always available. As you could see, there are, well, actual crops you could buy that's already grown if you are desperate and need them, or you could just farm them, which is actually a bit cheaper. So I would recommend starting your garden first in the game. Let it grow every day. Collect your rewards so that your coins could build up. That'll be a good, easy start when beginning Cottonville. I do wish there was still more hairstyles for people who are guys and they just want short hair. In this game, there's not very many options. I was a little disappointed with that because I typically like rotating around the different genders my characters are. Sometimes I like playing as a girl, sometimes a boy, so I wish there was more options with that. I wish the DLC would actually give us our DLC paid outfits. I don't have them, it's weird. Anyway, you could also not just focus on gardening, you could also pick these plants. A lot of these are necessary for your crafting outfits. If you just collect them, you will be able to use them to craft exciting outfits for your customers and even yourself. You just find them along over here. You just keep walking. I usually do a circular path around the map. I would not look on the beach down here just because, of course, no flowers or crops are going to grow there, but they are in the green grass. You could actually interact with the NPCs, so that's pretty cool. Just keep circling around, and this is like what I do. I usually garden and I collect things. If I have enough supply or materials to craft outfits, I do that. Just be aware that it's good to sell your clothing early in the day because everyone typically disappears in this game at 6 o'clock p.m., so it's best to start that in the morning. There is no fishing in this game. I actually got this thinking there was fishing, but there is not fishing. Despite all the bodies of water, there is no fishing. I really wish fishing was an option, something that could be added in the game. It's just there's a beach, there's so much water everywhere. I feel like it'd be a missed opportunity for there to be no fishing at all. And this is pink. You cannot go there. It's just the end of the map. Just wanted to mention that. So I kind of just make my rounds. Oh, and as you could see, this is what happens when night Well, it's not really nighttime, it's still just 6 p.m. in the game. But this is when it gets dark in the game. And the nice thing, the sparkles do tend to glow in the dark, so it could be somewhat easier to find plants during the night. Kinda. But you don't want to stay up too late or your character will pass out. And usually games could be punishing for that. I don't know if this game is punishing about that, but it could be. So then you just go put your character to bed, hit the hay, and call it a day with your cute little cat just waiting here. And save the game. It's set up where you could see your earnings and spending. And let me show you the before I get off here and end the video. So here are your plants. You continue to water them till they're ready to be plucked. You don't sell them, but you use them for certain crafting projects for clothes for your customers. So this is Cottonville. This is basically everything you do. It's just a really cozy, relaxing game if you want to check on it every now and then. It's really fun. I like it. Stay away from the DLC. Most people don't get the DLC they paid for. I do want to warn you of that. And I wish there was more hairstyles for the guys. Just short hairstyles, you know. Whether your character's a girl or boy, more short hairstyles would be very nice. And I was hoping fishing was in the game, but it's not. I would love fishing if it could be added in the future. This game isn't very old, it's still new, so maybe it'll get updates someday, I'm not quite sure. But it's a really cozy, simple, fun game to do in your free time. So if you like anime chibis, or you like farming or fashion, customizing outfits for customers, this game is for you. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I might make more Cottonville episodes in the future. So stay tuned to my channel. Let me know if you want to see more Cottonville content. On my channel, I focus on gaming and showing off merchandise and all that. I do a variety because I don't like just one thing, but a lot of things. So you could always check out the channel and see if there's anything that interests you. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more.